My name's Mike Yost. I'm a professor at the Medical University of South Carolina in the surgery department, where I'm also the vice chairman for research. The company we're going to talk about today is FRD Accel. FRD Accel is a subsidiary of the Zucker Institute at the Medical University of South Carolina. And Accel's mission is to commercialize technologies developed and discovered at the Medical University of South Carolina. I did not take a normal path. As you might guess, most entrepreneurs don't. I came out of the Ohio State University as a bachelor's in chemical engineering, and I went to work in the chemical plant on the Ohio River in West Virginia. And I quickly learned that that was interesting, but not what I wanted to do. I went back and got a master's degree in chemical engineering. And then I went to work for a company in the food industry, and then I went back to school again and got a PhD in chemical engineering. And I learned through that process. I actually created my own program at the University of South Carolina between the School of Medicine and the College of Engineering. And through that program, I was able to do research in biomedical science at the medical school while earning a PhD in chemical engineering. Then I was recruited by the chairman of surgery here at the Medical University of South Carolina, David Cole. Now he's gone on to be the president of the university, but he recruited me down here to set up a similar lab in trauma and acute care. And we did bioprinting and continued to roll new devices and new technologies out that would help patients. But the Zucker Institute has a clear and concise mission, and it is to take discoveries at the university, at the Medical University of South Carolina, and translate those discoveries into impact, into for patients, patient care, into the medical community. And so it's really the Zucker Institute for Innovation Commercialization. FRD Accel plays a very unique role in that it is a for-profit entity. And as a for-profit entity, it is able to take on investment and apply for business grants to move specific technologies forward and get them into a commercially viable position. The Zucker Institute needed FRD Accel to really handle those very specific projects that were for profit, and then move them forward. And then the profits, any profit that comes to FRD Accel actually rolls back into the Zucker Institute, and it is handled by that institute to distribute to the inventors and cover the costs and things like that. I get the chance every day to come in here and make a difference for these babies, for surgical patients, for my colleagues. Every day I get up and I get the opportunity to do that. So every day I walk in the office and I like, okay, what can I do today that's going to move things forward? What can I do today that's going to help these babies get home sooner with their families without nutritional support like feeding tubes? What can I do today that's going to help surgical patients heal faster, go home sooner with fewer complications? And that's what I do every day. If you want to be successful in this space, first of all, you have to be very flexible in your mental agility. Second, recognize this is a team sport. You cannot be the expert in everything. You can only be an expert in a few things, and recognize that you need to get people on your team who can help you get to the finish line. And always think about, it's a team sport. Always be thinking about the team. How can we move the team forward? How do we all work together in this startup mentality to get things done, watching our timeline, watching our budget, knowing that we have a short runway because we're working on investment dollars, capital dollars, and we need to get there. Who do we need on our team? How do we get them? How do we get them involved? And what do we need them to do to help us be successful? That was what I would tell you for this business.